So this is one of the more difficult problems right here. It has a star because it's worth extra credit on the quiz. All right. So what to do here? Well, first of all, I'm going to try to combine like terms eventually, but all of this is caught above 12 here, minus all of this over 8. Now remember, you could break this down into 3 times 4x, 3 minus negative 5, then divide each piece by 12, or get little fraction pieces. You could rewrite this as minus, and it's going to be, this is a fraction, that's a fraction. So that's one way to go about it. But I'm actually going to create a common denominator and just get everything over the same denominator here, which I think might be a slightly easier way to go. So when I look at 12 and 8 and I want a common denominator, well, 8 certainly doesn't go into 12, but if I double this and make this 24, then this can become 24 as well. So I'm going to multiply on top and bottom of this guy, everything on top times 2, and on bottom times 2. And over here, I'm going to multiply times 3 and times 3. While I'm at it, though, since it's minus all of this, I'm also going to say plus, and I'm going to make sure I make this, I put a -1 multiplying this 2. Okay, because I really want to make this whole thing negative. So -1 times 3, essentially what I'm doing here is -3, -1 to take care of the minus, 3 to give me a common denominator. I hope that's not too confusing. So I'm going to basically multiply everything on top here by -3, giving me, and that's all going to be over 24 now. All right, so that's going to give me -21x plus -3 all over 24. And that's this second guy here. Over here, multiply by 2. Well, 2 times 3 is essentially 6. And that is going to still have to distribute here to both of these guys. And 2 times there's 24. So I still got to do a little math here. This times this, and this times this. So 6 times 4x is 24x. Minus 30, or all right, plus -30 there. And because I changed this into a plus here, you know, what I like to do with the pluses is make everything addition. That way I see my negatives inside those little parentheses I give them, and it's very clear where my negatives are lying. Everything's over 24 now. So essentially, I have 24x minus 21x all over 24. And if I put those together, that's going to make a 3x. And since we're adding here, -30 is going to add with -3. It's going to give me -33. We're very close now. So the final step here is going to be to simplify this. I'm going to rewrite, since I have 2 terms here, I guess I could write this as plus negative just to keep that going. 3x over 24 is my first term, plus -33 over 24. And you might say, hallelujah, we're done. Well, not quite. Let's simplify. I could divide by 3, making x over 8. Divide by, I suppose, 3 again here. It's going to give me -11 over 8. And we can just, this is fine. This is correct. If you wish, you can write it as 1/8 x. Remember, this is 1x over 8, so 1/8 x. And we can write this guy as, this is 1 3/8. So I showed this problem because it is the most difficult of them. So that's one way to do it. Certainly has a lot of work involved. You can see why it might be worth extra credit. It's a lot of little pieces, but I hope that you find that helpful. Take care.